live once again at the Q. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Q. My name is Mark Ellis, and in the words of Gandhi, we're going streaking. That's right, we're going streaking here today. We got a new game format called The Streak, and it's going to determine who is the king of the Q. What does it mean to be the king of the Q? Well, it means that you're going to be $100 richer by the end of this game. You're going to have one winner. I know a lot of times we play games and there's 3 winners or 10 winners and they're all splitting a certain amount of money. Today, $100 is the amount of money, but only one person is taking it home. I'll tell you guys more about it in a little bit. First of all, how you doing? Everybody good? Everybody relax. It's Thursday, so I guess we're working towards the weekend, like Loverboy would say. But what does that really mean? What is the weekend anymore? Because we're all in quarantine still. We're keeping a safe space. We're maintaining social distance. Does it feel like your weekdays have become your weekends, or maybe your weekends have become your weekdays? My schedule's changed around a little bit, but I don't get to do stand-up, and that sucks. But I still get to do my online shows, I get to do a lot of streaming, and I get to host a trivia show here for y'all. When they told me, Mark, we're going to make you king of the queue, I was like, yeah, that sounds right. So as of right now, I am the king of the queue, and I have a virtual crown somewhere out there to prove it. So I'm losing that crown today, though, because somebody is taking my crown and will become the new king of the queue in the new format called the streak. Anybody ever been streaking? You want to admit it? Don't worry, nobody else can hear you. No, you're by yourself or with loved ones. I've been streaking a number of times. I had a real fetish for it in college. I think I ran a couple naked laps around the quad at Wake Forest University. I'm going to say that I had the fastest naked lap in the history of Wake Forest. That's maybe a bold claim, but somebody step up and beat me, okay? You beat me, then I'll give you the crown. And that'll be the only thing you're wearing. So we're not doing that kind of streaking today. You can play naked if you want. I don't really care how you play, as long as you get correct trivia question answers. So it's going to feel like a normal trivia match for the most part. We have a mix of multiple choice questions, and then we have some fill in the blanks too. Here's where it gets interesting, is that you keep getting questions correct, you're staying in the game for $100. Now, if you get eliminated, keep playing. Keep answering as many questions correct as you can, because we're still adding towards your monthly leaderboard. Whoever has the most points at the end of that, we still have like 20-something days, you're going to win $1,500. So keep playing. It's good practice. But if you want to win the streak, you have to get every question correct, and you have to outlast all of your opponents. So you'll see, we're going to whittle down from over 1,000 of you to maybe 500 to 100 to 50 to 10 to a few left, and those are the ones that are competing for that $100. Make sense? Everybody hanging with me so far? You guys ready to go streaking? Make sure that you share this app with your friends, because you're going to give them your referral code, which is just your handle, and then that's going to get you extra lives for every friend or family member that joins up. We're getting the word out about the queue, and what better time to do it than while we're all queued in the quarantine. Man, I got a lot of points in Scrabble with all those cues I just said. Okay, gang, the streak is about to start. We're crowning a new king here today. I'm getting a little nostalgic because I'm still the king as of right now. It's not going to be much longer. Somebody's taking my crown. Might get emotional. Okay, here we go. Your first question in the streak. Ooh, I'm tingling. Houston, we have a problem was immortalized on which space mission? So Apollo 11, Apollo 13, or Apollo 15? You guys got it? Anybody? There was a movie called Apollo 18 where there were spiders on the moon. This is none of those missions. Of course, we're looking for Apollo 13. That's the one that Jim Lovell and crew went on, and they had a problem, but we got back to Earth safely. And wow, boy, y'all are ready for this one. You guys stretched. Over 1,000 correct responses for right there. I'm not going to use my extra life because that'd be cheating. Okay, your next question. We're sticking with the theme. The film Apollo 13's director was an actor on what TV series? Was it Silver Spoons, Good Times, or Happy Days? I definitely remember Silver Spoons, and man, I wanted that electric train set that they had, that rich kid Ricky Schroeder, I believe, Good Times, JJ Dynamite, and Happy Days with the Fonz. But only one of them had Ron Howard as the cast member, and you guys are right, it was Happy Days. Richie Cunningham, he had an older brother, went up the stairs, never came back down. Look it up. Okay, still got just under 1,000 of y'all left. 943 still competing for $100 here today. Your next question. Which character was first introduced on Happy Days? Was it Mork, Mr. Miyagi, or Mr. T? I love this question. I love the options that you were given. And this excites me because perhaps the actor that played Mr. Miyagi was in Happy Days. He played Al, but we actually introduced the character of Mork. Robin Williams' incredible turn as Mork, the alien from Mork. He first debuted on Happy Days. And that gives 730 people still perfect and compete for that $100. We're streaking, guys. You feel loose? You feel free? Your fourth question today. What Elvis Presley song was originally performed by Big Mama Thornton in 1953? Was it Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, or Love Me Tender? Which one was it? All good tunes. But yeah, Elvis Presley. He borrowed from some other artists. made himself more famous. Colonel Tom told him to do so. And your answer, we're looking for hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time unless you got that one right. 482 of y'all are still friends of mine, and you have indeed caught some rabbits. All right, your fifth question. Today's match, Guns, Golden Rules, is a book by a TV personality from what reality show? Is it Project Runway, Top Chef, or America's Next Top Model? Need the name of the show. It's written by life coach Travis Gunn. Him and Marie Kondo are like my spiritual father and mother. And the answer is Project Runway. Project Runway. A lot of y'all did that one. A lot of y'all know Travis Gunn and Guns, Gold Rules. So we still have just under 400 people competing for the $100. Everybody else, keep playing along. Keep accruing your correct answers for the monthly leaderboard. Your next question. Who was the first guest to ever appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show? First guest ever. Was it Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, or Jennifer Aniston? Well, they all share a sort of past, don't they? Woo, getting spicy in here. Was it Brad, Angie, or Jen? Fun fact, Ellen thumb wrestled with this first guest. And of course, it was the thumb wrestling champion of the world, Jennifer Aniston, was the first guest on the Ellen show. All right, we're moving right along. You guys are getting the hang of the format pretty well. You just keep getting correct answers until you can no more. It's like an Iron Man or Iron Woman or Iron Person match here today. If you're a chef, it's an Iron Chef match. Your next question. Who did not compete in the 2011 Celebrity Apprentice? Was it Lil Jon, David Cassidy, or Sinbad? My buddy Matt Eisman won one of the Celebrity Apprentices. He won it from Arnold Schwarzenegger, I believe. That's a good show to win. Okay, Lil Jon, David Cassidy, or Sinbad? The answer, Sinbad. Sinbad. He's a legendary comedian, great sitcom star, did not compete in the 2011 Celebrity Apprentice. How many of y'all knew that? 126. We're really dwindling down. 126 of y'all still perfect and still competing for that $100. Your next question, your eighth if you're keeping score at home. Who does Guinness list as the most portrayed character in film? Is it Dracula, Sherlock Holmes, or Hamlet? See, off the top of my head, I just would have rattled off James Bond. But yeah, Dracula's been played by a lot of people. Sherlock, most notably, obviously, by Will Ferrell. Hamlet, I think Mel Gibson had a turn in there somewhere. What's the answer? You guys got it? Sherlock Holmes, been played by over 75 performers. It's like there's no more mysteries left to be solved, except for who's going to win today's first match in the street. Just under 100 of y'all still competing for my crown. Yeah, I'm the king right now, but not for much longer. Your ninth question. Today's match. In the 1982 movie Diner, what is the name of the diner where the main characters hang out? Is it the Blue Moon Diner, the Hollywood Diner, or the Fells Point Diner? I have a local diner I like to go to. It's a mom and pop place called Buffalo Wild Wings. That's my diner. How about y'all? You ever see this movie? Daniel Stern, Steve Guttenberg. It's a good movie. The answer is, of course, the Fells Point Diner. How many y'all got that? Is that something from the early 80s? 54. 54 people still discoing late into the night and trying to win $100. Your next question in this round, 10th question. Which of these actors won an Oscar for a role in which he has a beard? Was it Woody Harrelson, Robin Williams, or Jake Gyllenhaal? I'm loving my beard, personally. I'm trying to keep it trimmed so that it doesn't, attract the 19, but I'm really enjoying growing out my beard. It's my first ever beard, and it was not this person's first ever beard, but it did get him an Oscar, and that is Mork. Hey, he's back. Robin Williams was the answer. 30, only 33 got that. I thought that was a gimmick. Okay, but 33 people with Larry Bird's number, and that was anything but a layup, apparently. So your next question, to keep your streak alive. While performing Singing in the Rain, Gene Kelly does not dance by a what? Is it an art school, a bookstore, or a laundromat? This could be the question right here. I mean, you really got to think. Replay that movie in your head. What does Gene Kelly not dance by? How many still alive? The answer was, of course, a laundromat. Does not dance by a laundromat. He gets the bookstore and the art school. Laundromat was the correct answer. 16 folks still alive for that $100. Oh, I'm getting excited. This is fun. I have a bet going with the producer as to how many questions we're going to get through. He said 15. I only said 13. I didn't believe in y'all that much. We'll find out right after this question. So your 12th question. In his 1997 Oscars speech, Cuba Gooding Jr. used what phrase 14 times? Was it I love you, thank you, or be patient? If this was on the blank, I would have written show me the money. That would have been my guess. Because he won for Jerry Maguire. He played Ron Tidwell, and he really loved a lot of people because he said, I love you 14 times. And that cuts us down to 9. And then there were 9. I feel like I'm hosting a murder mystery, and we're just waiting for the last one to drop. Okay, your 13th question. I think this is going to be the last one. Y'all tell me. The first music video to air on MTV was by the Buggles. The second was by whom? Pat Benatar, Rod Stewart, or The Who? So the first one, was that video killed the radio star? I think that was pretty apropos for the time. Then we got Benatar, Stewart, or The Who. I'm a fan of all these artists, but MTV said, you know what? We need to follow up the Buggles with some Benatar. Hit me with your best shot. I'm not sure if that was the song, but she is the correct artist. 3 people got it right. 3 people. Are you one of the people left? Is it Doggy? Is it going to be Andy? Or is it going to be John Robb 1996? Your 14th question. The tendency to overestimate one's capabilities is an effect named after what fictional town? Is it Utopia, Lake Wobegon, or Chester's Mill? I'm flying totally blind in this question, just so y'all know. I'm right there with you. Doggy, Andy, and John. Best of luck. We're looking for Lake Wobegon. Anybody? Anybody? All 3 of them. We might be here a while, ladies and gentlemen, because everybody got that one right that's still alive. And everybody else playing, you get to get more points towards the monthly leaderboard. So keep hanging out with us streakers. All right, your 15th question in today's round. The ghost-faced mask worn in Scream was inspired by a painting by what artist? Is it Pablo Picasso, Edward Munch, or Henry Matisse? Ghostface, don't even answer the phone because the calls are coming from inside the house. We're looking for Edward Munch. How many got it? 3 people. Still getting it. Don't worry. I got plenty of questions. I got plenty of backup. Do you see me sweating? I'm not panicking at all. Eventually, we're going to have one winner of the $100. Your next question, your 16th question. How many workers sit on a steel beam in the iconic 1932 photo, launched atop a skyscraper? Now, we need you to write this one in. So, enter in your number. How many workers? They're having lunch way up high. I'm afraid of heights. Almost as much as I am afraid of snakes. Okay, we've got 3 possible winners of $100. And what are we looking at? Here come the answers. I'm trying to think of how many it was. I think it was at least 8 workers, right? And then was it as many as 9, or was it even in double digits? How many people got it right? This is where the fun begins. I'd never seen this picture before. Then I went to a buddy of mine's house, and he had it framed. And I'm like, is this valuable? And he's like, no, I got it at IKEA. So the answer we're looking for was 11. I believe it was 11. How many people got that one right? Are we still in the game? Who's still competing? Who is still competing? We still got 2 left. Still got 2 participants left. Oh my God, I'm so nervous for both of y'all. Unfortunately, you can't split the money and go home. One of you gets $100. Your next question, we're back to multiple choice. In Edward Hopper's painting Nighthawks, a sign atop the diner advertises what cigar brand? Is it Ashton, Monte Cristo, or Phillies? All right, best of luck to y'all. Time's counting down. We were looking for, it's a baseball team, looking for Phillies was the correct answer. And John Robb and Doggy staying in the match. Just throwing haymakers. Boom, 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 boom. Roulette wheel landing on what? Is it black 22, red 27, or black 20? it's a fun thing to do when you're in Vegas is just, go put $20 on the roulette reel. What do you put it on? If you want to be like the great movie The Sting, you would bet on Black 22. Who did it? Both of y'all got it, and everybody else just gets to play along. Look, there's still over 700 people just hanging out, playing along, guessing answers, and Doggy and John Robb are still perfect. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, move on to your next. I can do this all day. Your next question. Inside the Actors Studio made its television debut in 1994 with what guest? Was it Paul Newman, Robin Williams, or Halle Berry? Just waiting for the first person to slip up, but an admirable job by both Doggy and John Robb. Your legacy will live on, but only one will have the crown. And the answer was Paul Newman. Paul Newman and John Robb, 1996, wins the $100. Congratulations, John Robb. My hat's off to Doggy. Andy hung in there really well. A lot of y'all played great games today. But John Robb, 1996. Does that mean he was born in 96? Because that's going to make me feel real old and stupid. Congratulations, John Robb. You got $100, and if you were born in 96, you'll probably spend it on, Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers or whatever you kids are playing with in the bathtub. Use it however you want. Just make it legal. $100 goes to John Robb, and that is the new king. King Robb. King John Robb, 1996. He's the new king. Is he going to be a good king like one of the Georges, or is he going to be Joffrey? Y'all find out, and you determine how long John Robb has the crown for, because tomorrow I'm right back here, same bat time, same bat station, and we got to continue the streak. So let's see, we got 19 questions today. So that's the new streak. So in order to win $100 tomorrow, somebody's got to get 20 questions in a row. And you may be saying, well, Mark, what happens if nobody gets 20 questions in a row? Here's what happens. The money is going to roll over for $10 more on Monday. So then Monday's game is going to be worth $110. And then if nobody beats the streak then, it's going to roll over with another $10. It's going to be worth $120 on Tuesday. You see, I love giving away money, almost as much as I love attention. So thank you guys for tuning in to our first streak here today. I was the king until John Robb, 1996, took my crown. Who's going to take it from John? That's the question we'll answer tomorrow. Until then, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MarkEllisLive. And we'll see y'all for Friday. I'm going to be casual, but y'all better be buttoned up because somebody needs to get 20 questions in a row. See you then.